Good morning, fellas. How are we doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you guys feeling? What shinies are we hunting? How are we doing? Good morning. 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 So, a lot on the plate today. It's all in the title. A lot of things to do. I'm currently looking at Twitch rewards today, handing out Twitch rewards. A lot of people redeemed those. I've got a lot of shuckles to catch for those, which is why I'm at the Hoenn Safari Zone. I then plan to buy some Ditto boxes today. I plan to buy some Ditto boxes and stock up since I've been doing pretty well Pokeyen wise, especially like collecting all the donations. I need to sell this as well, so maybe we'll get around to selling some of these. I have 2 boxes essentially, not these, but 2 boxes almost full of stuff to sell. So that's the docket today. Twitch rewards, buying Ditto boxes, possibly selling off stuff and tracking the calculator and seeing how much there is Pokeyen to gain there. And then maybe we'll also do some, probably a little bit of rare shunting or eggs or some sort of little bit of rare shunting. I might go do, I really enjoyed doing the Hera Cross Pinsir spot yesterday. Really enjoyed it. So maybe we'll go back to that at some point. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into Twitch rewards. I think that there's been at least 3 shuckles requested. Let's see if I can catch 3 shuckles within this one safari trip if we get lucky. All right, 2 for 2, which is really lucky. Firstly, this one's 30 special attack, not really relevant, but you know, kind of neat. So what I've noticed, and I've done a lot of shuckle hunting, is if you rock the shuckle first and the shuckle stays, it's like a guaranteed catch. I've never rocked a shuckle, seen it stay and not. Come on, give me one more. Okay, if I rock it and it stays, it should be guaranteed. So it should be, that's what I do. It's a little faster. I don't have to do this, but oh yeah, there we go. 3 for 3. We got 3 shuckles. I'm happy with that. That's really lucky that we caught all 3 of them. Nice. Would you rock the shuckle if it was shiny? Absolutely not. That's a great question. Absolutely not. I would just throw safari balls and hope for the best. That's the best strat for my understanding. A lot of people quote different numbers and different strategies from traditional Pokemon, but in PokeMMO, from my understanding, throwing Pokeballs or Safari Balls at most shinies. Now, if you're like farming Magikarp, now obviously if you're farming like Magikarp or something, there's no benefit. Like you just spam rocks and it won't. If it stays, it's you know, it's guaranteed. It's just faster. It's very like there's, you know, if you're farming something, there's different methods. But if it's a shiny, from my understanding, spamming Safari Balls is almost always the best way to catch it. I just wanted to know how to remove moves from a Pokemon. There's a move deleter, I believe, in each region. I actually covered that in my previous Ditto Catching guide. I cover how to delete moves because you need to do it for the Parasect, or for the assist strategy. Sorry. So there should be a move. I think the move deleter might actually, there might even be a move deleter, I believe, in Lily Cove City, if I'm not mistaken. I could double check that. We got our 3 shuckles. Let's go ahead and send some of them out. Braglin was number 1, one of the coolest viewers around. Everybody knows that, of course. All right, Captain Abril gets one as well. Thanks for watching, dude. And lastly, Cat Bongo with the fantastic name getting a shuckle. Hope you had a good stream yesterday. I got in too late to catch the rest of it. Dude, who saw the stream yesterday was pretty crazy. I won a catch event. Just fucking out of nowhere. No, I didn't. Oh my god, no, I didn't get it. That'd be a miracle if I got it that fast, Tom. Usually catch event rewards will take like 1 to 2 weeks to come to, because they have to wait until Squirtle logs on to like spawn it in and stuff, and usually he just does it in like weekly batches. Like imagine logging in there's so many catch events. Imagine logging in every single day to like spawn in a Pokemon versus like logging in once a week to spawn in like 10 Pokemon, you know? It only makes sense. So yeah, I'll wait a couple more days and stuff for my Alakazam, but that, I cannot believe I won that catch event still. It was just so ridiculous. It was so stupid, ridiculous, and like, what are the odds? It was so crazy, man. I only played the last 40 minutes of it, and I kind of went there like on a whim. I wasn't planning on it. It was a 167. It wasn't even that high of a score. It was super crazy, dude. Okay, I've got to see this. Apparently, oh, my chat's still ginormous because of the catch event. Dude, apparently, Shizu, aka Shalana, got 3 shinies within 24 hours. I want to see the exact amount of hours, because yesterday, you were the person who got the shiny Nidoking on my stream. Remember that? We went to the timestamp forward, check it out. You know, cool. After stream, Casey said, hey, remember Shizu from your stream? They also caught a Staravia. How crazy is that? I was like, no fucking way. They got another shiny like as soon as stream ended? That's crazy. What are the odds of that? And I was ready to talk to you about that today, but then you wake up and say, hey, did you hear I got 3 shinies yesterday? And I was like, whoa, what? I heard about 2. I didn't hear about the 3rd one. You also got a fucking Pelipper. What the hell, dude? Apparently Staravia was a single encounter as well. Let's check the times. Look at this. So, dude, they're all... Oh, these 2 are 11/28. So 11/28... I hate the European dates, I'm gonna be honest. 11/28, 3:30 p.m., and then 5:20 p.m. 2 hours later, he got the Staravia, and then 12 hours after the Staravia, he got the Pelipper. So what is that? Like 14 hours total? 14 hours, 3 shinies. He's just too good. The skill gap, dude. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad someone brought this up. Did anyone else play last night and experience the crazy lag? I heard servers went down last night. I saw people talking about it in Discord. I didn't see much beyond that, but I did hear that servers went down. And yeah, people thought the event was dropping, which is crazy. That's nuts, man. Okay, next up on the chopping block for Twitch rewards, I sent out the 3 Shuckles and another something else. I need to catch a Meowth for someone, a Shroomish. I'll catch here really quick. Shroomish, Meowth, and then I need to go like Super Rod somewhere. Someone wanted another a normal version of one of my shiny, like Hoppip or something. Or if I see any Pokemon here that I have a shiny, which I don't know if I do have actually, maybe I'll grab that. I'll keep looking around. We'll grab some stuff. This Shroomish catch is kind of fucking nice, dude. I'm gonna send this off to that. Adamant 20 plus like this, no speed obviously, but this is a sick, honestly, catching Brelum for whoever redeemed this, man. Nice. This is why I like doing. That's why I enjoy doing like random catches for Twitch rewards, because you kind of can get those random IV rolls, which is fun. I don't think I'm getting Suicune this month, dude. I ended up not even worrying about it. It's super like the idea of being the person who has like every Suicune or every legendary catch like each month, like for like a full year, like as long as possible, is cool. But like beyond that collective purpose, which like beyond, you know, having the full trio your OT, is it really worth it? Doing it for financial reasons is super not worth it. Like, it just feels like a huge waste of time. Like I think spending like, what's the math on it? We get 300 encounters. If it's like 5,000 encounters on average, we don't know the. I'm just guess. We don't know the rate, so I'm just guesstimating. Divided by like 300 encounters, like it's like 16 hours every month just for a collective thing. That's half a shiny hunt, right? Like, man, I don't know. I don't care about doing. Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much for a very niche collectible. It's too many hours, in my opinion, for a niche collectible thing. If there were more single encounter shiny hunts in Johto that I cared about, then I would for sure do it. But I have no interest in pursuing the legendaries, man. It's terrible Pokeyen per hour. It's really, really, really bad. Like 60k or something ridiculously low. I don't really care. Yeah, I'll hunt them passively while trying to get a random lore Quilava / Starmie. Yes, like that's, if you're gonna do that, I respect it. If you have like other single encounters, you know, more power to you. But yeah, they're just super not worth, in my opinion. Unless like you really care about the really crazy collectible thing, or like if you're going for legendaries just to sell them, I can't recommend you enough to stop. Don't do that. It's a huge waste of time. 16 hours farming your legendary divided by, it's like 1 mil, right? Like 1 mil per, I think. That's including the feathers, the quills or whatever. Yeah, like it's like 1 mil with the quills. Divided by 1 mil, it's just so, here, 16 hours, or is it 1 mil divided by 16? What's the math? 1 mil divided by 16. It's 62k per hour. What a fucking dog shit Pokeyen rate, right? Like, it's so bad. Just go do something else. Go do anything else. Go catch Pidgeys. Go catch Meowths. There's so many things that make way better money. That is atrocious money per hour. My general rule for like money making, I wouldn't really recommend, and it depends on your goals, I guess. If you're doing something for money making, you should almost never be doing a money making method that's under like 100k per hour. Now, once again, if you enjoy it, have fun. Don't listen to me, in entirety, right? But like there's usually a way to make 100k an hour is just like so easy to make. I know it sounds like a lot to certain players, but it's really game knowledge, man. When you like game knowledge and resources, you just start snowballing. Pokemon's it's an MMO, it's a snowball game. Once you start playing the game more, like you'll just snowball and make more and more money, like so much easier. And it's very much a snowbally game for sure. Like the more hours you put into it, the more Pokemon resources you have, the easier it becomes to progress and the easier it becomes to make more Pokeyen and stuff, for sure. What blue/white shiny do you recommend for new players to hunt? Blue/white shiny. Blue/white shiny. Ghastly is not bad. Ghastly's kind of we probably want to go for Haunter, if anything. I'm trying to think. Blue/white shiny. Nidoking. Nidoking's fantastic. Nidoking is a very, very good ×5 hoarder. I have a bunch of beginner shunting guides and shunting locations on my channel. If you Google PokeMMO beginner shunting locations, PokeMMO beginner, shiny hunting spots, I have a bunch of videos covering them. Nidoking is fantastic. Cloyster is not a good beginner shunt. It's a fantastic shiny, not a good beginner shunt. It's a single encounter fishing shunt. which is going to be like 150 hours. Probably, well, you're going to not get close to the first time, so probably closer to 350 to like 500 hours. Not a beginner shunt by any means. Yeah, Poliwhirl, Politoad. I'm trying to think of what are white shinies. Gligar now is a great beginner shunt. True, true, true. What white shinies are there? Are there any white Rapidash? Do you count that? I would say silver. What's a white shiny? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what that could entail. I can't think of a single white shiny. Zangoose? I guess Zangoose is like white and blue. I see what you're saying. Zangoose isn't exactly a beginner hunt, but it's not like a, you know, veteran. It's a mid-tier hunt. I think you absolutely could go for Zangoose as a new player. It's a beautiful fucking shiny, dude. Oh yeah, Eevee, Ninetales, maybe whitish. Dugong's a white. Yeah, but okay, wait a minute. Yeah, good memes, good calls. I'm gonna revive this one Lilip fossil. I have to like do it correctly. Is it root? Yeah, it's this one, right? One Lilip fossil because someone did that for a Twitch. Sending me a fossil to revive for a Twitch reward is a very cool, a unique one. That is an interesting. It's so far from being like a worryable. Like, we don't have to worry about it, Clarko, but like it is an interesting idea. So he said, could this video be a video idea? Are there any current shinies which will be more sought after if Gen 6 gets added? 100%. Like the big things that I think of are like shiny Eevee, right? Because people are going to want Sylveon. The next one is Gengar, because Mega Shiny Gengar is gorgeous. Do you have to breed Secret Shinies with Secret Shinies to keep its particle? From my understanding, no. I think you only need one Shiny in the breed to be Secret Shiny to pass down the Secret Shiny particle effect. Good question. No way, Shriek, you actually got... You got a Shalpha Lucario on an alt account, he's saying. That is, like, probably one of the best Shalphas you could get. I assume it was a wild encounter. Dude, that would be unbelievable. I would love to see this. Yeah, linked in global chat. That no, that's insane. Someone was saying in chat that was you question mark. So that's obviously someone's heard of this before. That's just I'm excited to see this, man. One of my favorite shinies to see are wild Shalphas. It's so sick to see someone like it's literally like a lottery winning situation. Like, I don't know, man. Everybody going to check the Shalpha, the alphas and everything. Like some random player like getting a Shalpha. It's like one of the coolest things in PokeMMO. Like that 1 out of 30,000 hyper rare chance to get a hyper rare shiny that very few people have. And oh man, Shalphas are honestly like one of the coolest. Like I really like Alpha Swarms because of Shalphas. Like that addition is so sick. Question, maybe answer in a video. What are some of your favorite Horde shunts that are also good for XP training? Ooh, Horde hunts that are also good for XP. Well, now at Mount Silver, you have Donphan, which I'm really excited to XP train at Donphan, so I can get... I love shiny Donphan, so that's really, really cool. And Phanpy, that's a great one. For XP, I don't have that many great... Maybe Sandslash? I don't have that many great, like, XP... I do have a lot of favorite... I have a lot of favorite Eevee training spots. I trained at Bouffalont for a long time to get shiny Bouffalont on my alt account. I need to go for Sandslash for defense EVs. Speed EVs, I go to like Furret, or special attack, I go to Gloom, or you could go to like Heatmore if you don't have shiny Heatmore. There's a bunch of really good, well, now there's a 100% Sandslash spot, which is really cool. There's a lot of really good shiny EV training spots, but not as many XP training, I would say. I can't believe it's always crazy to me when people send me like 5x31s to breed with my OT. That's nuts. So I can send this off to that one guy. That's a crazy breed to do for a Twitch reward. All right, next Twitch reward is first Super Rod encounter at 5 Island Meadow. Now, I would like to say I love 5 Island Meadow. This is like one of my favorite locations in the entire game. So they not only do they want it at 5 Island, they want it at 5 Island Meadow. Dude, I have spent, I think maybe the most amount of time in all of PokeMMO, like in the entire game, over at 5 Island Meadow. And it might sound silly at first, but the reason why is because back in the day, it used to be 100% single encounter for Hoppip. Now it's like Stiploom, I think. They kind of, for whatever reason, they changed it. But it used to be 100% encounter rate for Hoppip over here. And I would sit over here and I would just payday, like all day, every day. I would sit here and payday. I would sit here and shiny hunt. I used to run back and forth at 5 Island Meadow over here in this location for, dude, just 75 hours in a row. It was ridiculous. Shalpha Lucario in global chat. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it fucking is. Lucario, what a name. Dude, congratulations. At 5 a.m. my time. The IVs. 31 speed is so sick on it, dude. Man, that's unbelievable. Congratulations, dude. You love to see some Shalphas, dude. Shalphas can be a game changer for people in their PokeMMO career. What a cool thing, dude. All right. Let's, so first Super Rod over here at 5 Island Meadow. Well, no, I went too far. Island Meadow's over here. This is Memorial Pillar. That's where I used to be. So 5 Island Meadow's right here. Okay. Super Rod, 5 Island Meadow, right here. The one wants the first encounter that I get here. It's a Krabby. Yeah, I truly feel like Shalpha Lucario is one of the best to get. Like, that yellow shiny with the yellow glow is just... It doesn't get much better. Krabby's got nothing going on, unfortunately, but that's okay. Still send him off. Okay, time to see the rolls on this Aben bag. Send Patrouski OT. Lonely Nature. It did, like, roll pretty well. I think it medium rolled everything. I did make it female, thankfully, so it can be rebred, but Lonely Nature is not going to be ideal, unfortunately. But, I mean, the IVs came out really good, so we'll go ahead and send this off. Dude, look at my mail. It's been so cleaned. 99 out of 250. Yes, like 2 days ago, I was at 251 or whatever. That's such a nice relief, dude. Okay, I'm gonna buy this Lucario. We're gonna send Nectrix over a nice ass breed for whatever. I'm just feeling it for whatever reason. Good viewer. Yep, Pog cool. Yep. Gotcha. So the Lucario swarm happened this morning. So it's a lot of like field breeders are kind of cheap right now. So it's honestly a good time to pick them up. Is there any like, well, actually, wait a minute. Let me check. Any super cheap, just like breeders for my Shalpha little hunt? Let's see. Males. Male field alpha 36. I'll buy some of these. Ooh, should I really though? Do I really care about Shalpha Mil? I think I almost want to stop my Shalpha Miltank hunt at some point. Do I really care about it? Becomes the meme. I might just go for a cheaper Shalpha, which is there's not that many of. But like, I go for like Shalpha. I like the idea of going for like a genderless Shalpha. Maybe something like. Can I do a genderless memer? Can I see like mag? Like the mag, that would be really cheap, like 40k per Shalpha breed. I know Bronzer and stuff's a really cheap one. Do I really care about those Pokemon is the issue? I just want to do a cheap Shalpha hunt of a Pokemon I care about. And I do care about Miltank, so that's kind of why I'm in this tough, weird situation. But I really want to pay 40k per breed, man. Too broke for that, you know? Wait, I did not realize Alpha Staryus and stuff. Wait, let's go back to that. Alpha Starmies and Staryus are that expensive. Look at this, 600k minimum. Dude, Analytic, I said for a long time that Analytic... Okay, to me, there's a lot more Starmies. Okay, there's actually a fair bit of Starmies. 320k. Okay, fair. Dude, Analytic Starmie is underrated. It's actually so good. Analytic is the ability that, like, boosts your power on attacks by, like, is it 1.5 times if it moves second? And obviously, you think of Starmie as a fast Pokemon, right? So why would you care about Analytic? But what's so good about Analytic is that, well, certainly Teleport is a really powerful move in OU. So if a chance or something teleports on, you get a lot more damage off. And then also, if the opponent switches out, that still triggers Analytic. So let's say, you know, your opponent's got a Dragonite out, right? You switch in Starmie, threaten the Ice Beam, they switch out, you get your Analytic proc, you can like surf or do whatever and just do insane damage. That's a really good move here, actually, would probably be, they have Dragonite out, you have Starmie, you threaten Ice Beam, you go for a Psyshock onto their Chansey or Blissey or whatever it is coming in. Psyshock gets boosted, does defensive damage, probably chunks Chansey / Blissey a lot, because it's better than that. Like, probably, like, I would guess, like 30 to 50%, and you might be able to either chip it down or just switch out and gain advantage somehow. I feel like that's underrated. Analytic, man, underrated. All right, here is the Miltank breed I'm cooking up for the one switch reward. We'll see if it randomly rolls the 31. I don't need the 31 special attack at all, but it'll be a nice. We'll see the nature as well. This will be a cool little Miltank to come out. See what happens. I just realized Starmie learns Attract, but why? It would never do anything. That is really. It does it actually? It's a generalist Pokemon that learns Attract. That is legitimately really funny. Yeah, there it is. That's actually hilarious. Good meme. Okay, I think this should be the last catch I have to do for my Twitch rewards, which is nice. I just need to get myself a Nincada to send off over to Shamo. I'll let these 2 eggs hatch, and then I should be done and done. Hey, Patrouski, do you have a PokeMMO Dailies guide? No, I don't, but that's an interesting idea. I like the idea of that a lot. It'd probably just be something like, you know, wake up, check your flips, check your shiny flips, you know, whatever. Do your gym run if you want to do that. Check your maybe berries before gym run. So probably wake up, check your flips, berry run, do your gym run, and then if you want to, you can do E4 and stuff. Check your red fight for the week, stuff like that. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Honestly, it'd be cool to do like a little detailed guide of like if you want to do stuff like that. What are your options? Here's the Alpha Miltank hatch. Didn't get the 3rd special attack, which is totally fine. Came out Bashful Nature, which is, you know, at least, you know, not great, but Whatever. I'll take it. Send that off over to the one guy. And then Adamant Sneasel, 25 plus 1 plus. And then there's the Nincada catch. Didn't really have any notable IVs, really. Here's that Sneasel being sent off. Thanks for watching, dude. There's the Nincada being sent off. And then finally, one last Pokemon, the Miltank, to send off over to Necrix. All right, here we go. Sending over a cheeky little Alpha Miltank. I wish the nature roll better, but I like to try to give decent Twitch rewards when possible. Not every Twitch reward is going to be that high quality, quote unquote. It's 3 times 31, whatever. But like, you know, not everyone's going to be that good, but I try to do it when I can. But there we go. It cost me a little bit of Pokeyen, down to 24.9 mil. Now I can actually play the video game today, fellas. All right, it's Ditto Box Buying time, fellas. Thank you for coming to me, Sebo. I appreciate it, man. Let's go ahead and get this going. Good luck, good luck. Let's see, where should I need to actually get prepared a little better. We'll move these over, but I'm excited to prepare for another session of Eggin. Okay, after buying a bunch of Ditto boxes, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 boxes full and ready to go. Then I've got 7 that needs a few more Dittos. Oh, 8's actually ready to go. Let's actually... Okay, interesting. Oh, wait. How did I mess this up? Okay. I have more ready to go than I realized. Let's actually send these over to 7 to make it look more clean then. All right, now I have up to box 8 complete and ready to go, but I still need enough Dittos for box 9, 10, 11, 12, and that's kind of it. From there, I'm almost ready for the next session, which is kind of cool. What's today? Wednesday? It'd be cool to end the week, end Thursday, on a nice egg breeding session. Would be kind of dope. If I can't get enough Dittos, I might still try to force it. We'll see. Okay, I've got 2 things in mind, fellas. I've got 2 things in mind that we could do right now, okay? There's 2 options. There is go test shiny hunting plus quick balling Shroomish in Petalburg Woods. That's a method that I want to test at some point. But do I have the box space for that though? I'm gonna have to catch so many Shroomish and like store them in a box and like price them. Maybe not. Okay, now nope, I'm actually not gonna do it. So never mind. I decided. I lied to you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm actually not gonna do it. I'm gonna go straight over to we're gonna go. Yeah, I don't have the box space for it, so we're not gonna do that. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna go arena trap. We're gonna go do Pinsir Heracross, repel tricking. Wait, no, I double lied. I actually double lied to you guys. I'm down to go catch my own Dittos for fun. Catch my own Dittos. I have the chance of getting a single encounter Ditto shiny, which I need. Yeah, I'm super down. Let's go do that. That sounds way more fun. So let's go catch our own Dittos, fellas, with the Fortress Strat. Any idea why Stunfisk is Chaos Egg Group? Because he's goddamn chaotic. Are you kidding me? Look at him. Look at this man. This is chaos incarnate, of course. Yo, thanks to Aben for popping a shiny chime while I'm just gonna be sitting here like catching Dittos. I know I can leave link and you can invite someone else, but I appreciate it, man. Lorax asked, what are Twitch rewards? So Twitch rewards are, if you watch my streams on Twitch, you get passive channel points just for watching. And then you can use those points to redeem. I think we only have like 2 main rewards at the moment. We have Patrouski OT Pokemon and rename a Patrouski Pokemon. So you can either name a Pokemon of mine that I use often, like my not Rampardos, but like my certain shinies or certain things that I allow you to rename. This was one named by someone, right? You could rename Pokemon of mine, or you can request a Patrouski OT Pokemon. So if you want, if your favorite Pokemon is like Ditto, I can catch you a Patrouski OT instead of it. It's a way for me to like send. It's basically a way for me to send people Patrouski OT Pokemon because a lot of people used to request them, and it's this weird thing where I don't want to sell people Patrouski OTs. That feels cringe and weird. But at the same time, I can't just give everybody who asks for a Patrouski OT a Patrouski OT because that takes way too much time. So it's like this mix. It's this sort of way where I can sort of send people who want Patrouski OTs for free for watching my stream, I guess. But also, I don't do it infinitely, so I save my time. Does that make sense? It's like a great like workaround to that, essentially. The key is to flip Patrouski OTs. Yeah, there are those people who will be who will get Patrouski OTs and immediately in my chat be like, "Hey, selling Patrouski OT 50K." You'll definitely see it. Okay, I just kind of quickly bought that TTar. I'm pretty sure that was underpriced. Maybe that was stupid. Did anybody else see that? I bought that 5x31 TTar. I bought this for 600K. I paid 600K for this. 5x31 adamant. Maybe I'm dumb. That feels really underpriced. 5x31 adamant for 600K? I assume I can flip this. That's why I bought it. That felt really let's see if I can trade logs. Yeah, it's right. And it's mail. That felt really good. Let's double check it. Adamant 31. I'm surprised no one else bought it. 31. Tyranitar. No way. Honestly, it is kind of around that price. What the fuck? Why is it so cheap? Who's breeding all these adamant Tyranitars? I mean, still, I can flip it for an easy 100k. For like, this would sell for 700k super easy. It should be more though. I'm so shocked. Who is breeding these? That's so cheap. It's kind of crazy. Someone is breeding a shit ton of these, or something's happening. I don't know, man. Too many people are breeding Tyranitars or something. That's crazy. Maybe there's just so many around because it's, you know, like it's been in the game. It's been so good in PvP for so long. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. Interesting. No pursuit egg move. Release? Come on, man. It's easy 700k, I feel like, for sure. Wait, good call, Mist. Yeah, you're totally right. The, yeah, I guess Johto's release. Wait, you're totally, yeah, the static alpha Tyranitar spawn and just Johto's release in general. You're totally right. Did pump a lot of like 2x31s and like really, really good 3x31 Tyranitars into the economy. That's a very good point. That is probably why TTar is like kind of lower. That is kind of nuts. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, it was the one alpha TTar and then 3 extras, which also had, yeah, it was like 2x31 or whatever IVs. Yeah, no, good call. Good call. It's, dude, it's great. Like, that's one of those things like you would never consider when like price checking your Pokemon, but yeah, it makes sense for the market. Man, it's just, Pokemon markets are just complicated, man. Good call. It's kind of crazy when I think about how long ago like my Nuzlocke was, or how long ago like I haven't done a long challenge, like a creative full day challenge in a long time. I'd really like to do that. I've done things like speed run to a shiny from scratch, and that was like a really fun, you know, it was really like a 10-hour stream kind of day. My Nuzlocke was a very long one. What else? I did the making 1 million Pokeyen in one day from scratch. Like, I would love to start getting back into those super long challenge run type things. But maybe that's like only shinies. I need to like just take that account a little more seriously and try to jump into that. This is a really good Ditto. 3x29. I'm gonna mark that as noted. It's kind of crazy. But TLDR, I would like to get back into doing some sort of maybe post event season. So maybe like March-ish, February, something like that. But that'll probably be my chill period as well for the year. So we'll see what happens. But I like the idea of getting back into some sort of long form challenge type, either day long stream or something of the sort. Okay, we caught some Dittos. We still have 30 minutes of charm, and I kind of feel bad for wasting it. I'm gonna head over to Unova. We're gonna do 30 minutes of Repel tricking, Heracross and Pinsir. We've got our Dugtrio on us. We've got our Breloom. Let's go do that for a bit. Let's go over Unova. This, like, we're basically using the two things. We've learned a lot recently on stream, actually. We learned a new Ditto catching method. We learned a new Repel trick method. We've been learning, fellas. You'll love to see that. Never stop learning, okay? There's so much to do in this game. There's so much to learn. I like to shiny hunt, okay? I like to run back and forth, and you don't often learn a whole lot just running back and forth in a game. But, you know, if you listen to chat and stream and stuff, it can be good. Yeah, but, you know, it's good to take a break and try to learn some new things every now and again. You don't want to just, you know, ever, like, stop expanding your horizons, right? So, yeah, I know, learning in a Patrouski stream, what is this? I know, it's kind of unlikely, but we managed to do it, fellas, which is pretty cool to me. Tested this loop for 1 hour, which this spot is now awesome, and I fell in love with it, so. Trying to get a second single Rapidash. Don't you dare wish that upon me, Aben. I'll take anything here, but even a Tranquil. I'd be sad about a Tranquil, kind of, but I don't know, not really. Just no Rapidash, please, is all I asked for. I'm making 300k Pokeyen per day, going hard. I need my Unity Cape red so bad. Good luck to you, man. I think making 300k Pokeyen per day is a really good standard to set for most people. Maybe like 500k per day. 300k per day is like one gym run a day, which I think is a really good standard. If you're doing your gym run, that's like pretty much all the Pokeyen you need to be making for the day. Like, I don't know, man. It's pretty hard to outspend 300k a day unless you're doing something like egg hunting, unless you're doing something like super, you know, cost draining, right? But like Shalpha hunting. Yeah, I think I do negative 500k per day. I think trying to make around 300 to 500k a day, even for like the average player, is so doable. Like 300k is one gym run. It's 1 hour. You can flip for 1 hour and make 600k a day or 600k an hour. But that's if you're like, that's a little more, that requires a lot of game knowledge and stuff. So that's not quite fair. But I think gym run's very accessible. I think 300 to 500k a day is super fair, is what I'm trying to say. I think gym run plus maybe another hour of some sort of money making method, maybe a little bit of flipping. If you're good at flipping and you do 1 hour of flipping, maybe half an hour of flipping, you should be able to do that. That's, yeah, I think it's a good standard. Or if you're like a brand new player, fresh off the docks, if you just loaded in Kanto, if you go to Route 1 and catch Pidgeys for 2 to 3 hours, maybe 3 to 4 hours, you should easily be able to make 500k Pokeyen. So I don't know. I think it's very attainable for for any type of player. It's a good little milestone to set. Shiny B, would you be mad? Like Shiny Combi? I would be unbelievably happy with Shiny Combi. I really, really like Shiny Combi and Vespiquen, and I really, really, it's one of my like most wanted. Like after Heracross and Pinsir, my most, actually even ahead of them, my most wanted shiny here might be Combi. I fucking love that shiny. Even Sunkern, but you don't see that. I don't think you ever see Sunkern here with repels. I could be wrong. So I want to go back to, I've hunted at this spot a ton, like easily over, I think I've done like over 100k single encounters just at this spot. I know I've done 60k during one shiny wars. And then like 20k more during another. I've done a lot of single encounter hunts here. A lot, dude. Even if it's male. If the Combi is male, I can either keep it a shiny Combi or breed it with a Ditto, make it female, and get myself a shiny Combi. So you can still do the Ditto breeding thing if you get a male Combi, which is nice. Or buy a female Combi technically, I guess, and breed it down, make it female. The real question is, if I got a shiny Combi, would I want to keep it a Combi or a Vespiquen? I actually really don't know. I really like both, and I've never been able to decide which one I would keep it as. That's really, really tough for me. Actually, okay, you know what? I haven't explained this in a long time, and I just got this question, so it gives me a good idea or a good little chance for a clip. Why would anyone make money from catching Pidgeys? Who is actually buying that? So, the reason why catching Pidgeys or any like random shitty Pokemon makes money, especially good egg groups, what you're looking for with Pidgeys is good IV, specifically like 1x31 or 2x31 male Pidgeys. The reason is because of the egg group, right? Pidgeys in the flying egg group. And with breeding in PokeMMO, every single 1x31 IV is worth money, because you can transfer that IV over to other Pokemon consistently, right? So what's a good flying egg group Pokemon? Was it Starmie? Probably like the most used. Good flying egg group. Probably Starmie is like the most used. Yeah, probably Starmie. So if I wanted to breed a really good competitive Starmie, what I would do is I would buy a Starmie with, let's say, 31 HP, right? Let's start with that. Maybe 31. Let's see. What's the cheapest? I would buy this Starmie with 31 HP, or 31 defense. I would buy this, right? 31 defense Starmie, female, and then I would look for a, what does it need? It needs special defense. So then I would look for a flying egg group, male, special defense 31. Then you need 25 plus here, 20 plus here. And that's going to be like these are really cheap, to be fair. Certain times they get cheaper and sometimes they get more expensive, but then I would buy this for 4k. You know, Pidgeotto, Zubat, Swellow. Like, these are cheap flying egg group mons that I can buy to breed up my Starmie. So what you do is you take bad Pokemon with good IVs and you breed those bad species onto good species, if that makes sense. I have a lot of videos explaining this. That's the core of the PokeMMO breeding system and the core of the PokeMMO economy as well. Yeah, Ripgrats on the shiny tentacle. That's the term that people use, which I love. Look at Joey out here. Ripgrats is like, you know, you got a shiny tentacle, you know, rip. Probably not the shiny you wanted. Sorry about that. But also, Grats, still a shiny, you know, pod. Ripgrats, there you go. Forgive my ignorance, but could you please define an Iron Man account? Dude, there's no ignorance there. That's a fantastic question. Iron Man account haven't really been done yet on PokeMMO. I would love to see it. I would love to do a series about that, or other YouTuber to do a series about it. I think Iron Man account have a lot of potential. Similar to the idea comes from old school RuneScape, or I think even before that, was it like Ultima Online? Some other, maybe EverQuest, some other older MMO, and like I think Path of Exile has it as well. Self-sufficient, self-solo sufficient, or Iron Man essentially means you cannot trade. You can't trade players. You can't use the GTL. You'd have to get everything yourself. You can't sell stuff. So like to get so like for a self-sufficient account, it would be single player, which is interesting. And it'd be cool to like have like PvP goal, like being able to create a self-sufficient PvP team would be super interesting, because you would have to go catch like specific egg groups that you would need to like specifically breed with a specific species that you would need to start as the breed, and then you would have to go like payday or trainer battle or do some things to get Pokeyen to actually buy the braces. Like it would be all, there's no trading allowed. It would be very self-sufficient. It'd be very, very interesting. Obviously, that's like how normal Pokemon is played in a lot of ways, like single player. But I think in an MMO format with like Pokeyen spending on braces and stuff, like all the other mechanics that are implemented for the MMO format, not listening to those rules would be pretty interesting in my opinion. I have a prediction. The Thanksgiving items, this is someone in chat, not me. The Thanksgiving items have 1 day and 3 hours left. Maybe the anniversary event will drop then. That's honestly like not a bad idea by any. It's kind of interesting. I'm curious to see what happens with this fucking gobble. That's yeah, I'm excited. That's not a bad theory. The server's been lagging a lot today, so maybe they're like fucking, I don't know enough about tech memes, dude. Maybe they're uploading some fucking, I don't know. Maybe they're doing something with it. I don't know, man. A lot of people, maybe I'm just hoping for the update because I'm so desperate at this point for the 11th anniversary event, dude. We'll see, man. Here, yeah, let me actually qualify this statement. So I've been saying this for a long time. I've been saying PvPers need more rewards, and it is true, but rather queuing for ranked needs more rewards because you actually get a pretty insane amount of rewards for playing PvP tournaments. The PvP tournaments are hard. You know, I get first rounded every time. I'm terrible. Like it's really, really hard to like do well and place and actually get rewarded in a PvP tournament. Let's go ahead and see if we can see. So like the prize. So the prize for this PvP tournament, you know, a competitive Bronzor plus 800k. That's not bad. What about this NU tournament? I've seen a lot of shinies. You'll see shinies sometimes for gift shiny Magikarp for this OU tournament. You can win shinies plus 1300 RP. That's only if you place first place. 5th through 8th is 125. That's kind of cool. PvP tournaments actually have really good rewards. Gift shiny Shroomish. That's like a rare shiny. That's crazy. Gift shiny Miltank. PvP tournaments have great rewards. Gift shiny Natu. But ranked PvP doesn't really have the best rewards. You have to be playing tournaments to actually get rewarded and at being good at PvP and PokeMMO, but that's just really tough. But maybe that should be I don't know, maybe that should, is it okay that like the top 1% of PvPers get rewarded aggressively, but then if you're like below that, you don't really get rewarded that much? I don't think so, but I don't know, there's a fair argument for it, right? The main rewards you get from playing ranked is like the BP and the gift Pokemon. The gift competitive mons are definitely the best reward in my opinion. I love these are so nice. They help you get into like being able to play randoms and building a full PvP team just from like playing PvP is a really cool thing to even be able to do, right? Like that's awesome. But I feel like PvPers should be able to make more Pokeyen from playing PvP and being good at PvP that isn't just tournament prizes. That's because like being good at PvP is so hard and it takes so much. It takes so much, right? I think there should be a little bit more financial incentive to be good at PvP. Some people could argue that there should be none, and like, you know, just like the only incentive should be to like be the best or whatever. But I think it's okay to have some financial and like some more financial incentive, in my opinion. I'm really curious. I'd have to ask AFC Adino, like how much, what does he think at like the best? If you're like the best PvPer or like one of, you know, top 100, one of the best, how much Pokeyen can you make per hour in BP by playing PvP? I would guess it's not that much. I would guess well under 100k Pokeyen. Depends on if you're on a win streak and stuff as well, but that's tough. Thoughts on having BP only cosmetics? I think that's a beautiful idea. I think that's fucking awesome. That's a great idea, Xerius. I think, yeah, giving BP more use. Wow. I would wait. We just talked about like rewarding PvP players more. I think having untradeable BP that you could just buy, that would be another way to like, not even financially would be nice at some point, but that'd be another non-financial way if they're looking for that to reward PvP players in some way. Have some sort of PokeMMO custom BP shop that sells either vanities or sells something they could even sell. I think another shop to spend their BP would be really cool. A lot of PvP players end up with so much BP, you know, after playing for a long time for fun. How long is the average single encounter hunt? Like 250, 300 hours? So that's a good question. I would say, yeah, that's about right. Because, well, each single encounter shine is like 100 hours. It's actually like not that bad, right? So if you're doing like 30,000 divided by, you should get around 300 encounters per hour at peak efficiency, to be fair. You know, it's 100 hours per shiny, but you're probably doing around 3 to 4 single encounter, you know, shunts to actually get the one you want, if that makes sense. But it depends on the location. Like this, like getting, it should be around 300 hours for me to get either a Heracross or a Pinsir at this spot, which is like literally not bad at all. Like 300 hours. I think we counted yesterday. It was like 300 hours plus, how much was it? 16 million Pokeyen? It was like 300 hours or so plus like 16 million Pokeyen for a shiny Heracross or Pinsir. That's like legit really good. For like a rare shiny like that, that's like pretty damn solid. Ooh, how long does it take for shiny flips to sell on average? I would say 1 to 2 weeks on average. I've had some sell within 6 hours or less. I've had some, or like instant sell. I've had some, dude, the worst ones you'll sit on for like 6 to 8 months. And that's when it's not worth it. That's you made a mistake. And I've made plenty of mistakes. Like mistakes just happen with shiny flipping for sure. If you sit on one for like 1 to 3 months, it happens. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't stress about that. If you sit on one for like 6 months, maybe stress a little, but like, what are you going to do? You just keep relisting it, maybe lower it a little bit, see if it sells. Like, there's not much you can do with that. Maybe try to break even or, you know, do something like that. Not 6 to 8 months, 6 to 8 months. Sorry. I would say the average shiny flip sell within 2 weeks, probably average 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, maybe. Like, this might sound kind of dumb, but I totally used to do this where I used to, I used to watch shiny hunter rods, shiny hunting compilations to like motivate myself, like while shunting, to like keep going. Like watching people react to shinies and watching shiny hunting compilations is one of my favorite things to do, to like, if I'm like really feeling burnt out and really feeling demotivated, it really does remotivate me. It really like gets you back to that moment that, you know, you're all waiting for. And yeah, it's if you're super dry shunting, try watching. It's a really, really helpful thing. I really enjoy it personally. Maybe, you know, do whatever helps you, right? Based Nincada 4.3k, kind of mad. That is kind of crazy, actually. Dude, that's... Man, some people are hard shunting Shedinja then. That's what that means. That's probably a secretly good... You got to keep an eye on that, man. Whenever Nincada base price... Dude, that is kind of nuts. Wow. Whenever Nincada base price reaches, like, this level, even if it's, like, 3k plus, it becomes a really interesting money-making method. You can sell off the good IV ones and just sell all the base ones for, like, 4k each. That's pretty filthy. I think it's a really interesting... That's pretty crazy, man. I have a good amount of my shiny encounters recorded with Mike. I should upload. Do 100%. I always encourage people. I've said this forever. I would love to do some sort of community montage at some point, like monthly. That'd be cool, but it's hard to actually organize. I always encourage people, dude, if you shiny hunt, please record in some way, or have some sort of like... I know like Nvidia or certain like Microsoft maybe now as well, like have like the button where it's like, oh, record the last 30 seconds that have happened or something, if you like don't have like OBS or something open, right? But please, if you're shunting, please record, upload it to YouTube. Like it's just good to log these things. I don't know. It's good to like, I don't know, to be able to look back at and see like, oh, like this is when I caught my shiny, this was my reaction. Like, I don't know, man. Shinies in PokeMMO are really, really tough, really rare, and are really, really, really meaningful. So I think it's cool to log those things and have it archived forever, even if it's just for personal use on your own computer, or have it maybe privated on YouTube, whatever you want to do. But I think it's cool to... Everybody should log their shinies, man. PokeMMO shinies are not easy to get. I'm so glad someone asked this. I have to ask, what is the random crazy laugh I hear sometimes randomly in PokeMMO? You know what that is? It's the scary clown mask being activated. It's such a funny thing. If you weren't around for the Halloween event, or you just missed it for some reason, if you equip the scary clown mask and activate it, it will do this like cackling scary laugh. So if you ever hear that in-game randomly, that's what that is, which is very funny. At Patrouski, how do I know I won't get scammed selling Ditto boxes? Selling Ditto boxes, you should be... Selling, you should be safe as long as they pay you up front. Buying Ditto boxes is a little harder, but you can always... So to not get scammed... I have a video on this, how to not get scammed. Wait, let me see. How to not get scammed PokeMMO. I have a video. I know I have a video recorded on this. Is it out yet though? Yeah, I have a video on this. Okay. I'll link that, but I'll also explain it. So go watch the video for sure. But how to not get scammed is essentially if you screenshot or record or have evidence of like... So every single Ditto box I buy or trade, except for on stream. If I'm on stream, I have evidence of that as well. But in like off stream, I'll say, hey, I'm paying you 200k Pokeyen like up front for this Ditto box. Is that correct? Question mark. And you don't trade them and you wait until they say yes. And if they say yes and then they scam you, it's against the rules. They get banned. So bam. They get banned and you get your Pokeyen back. I've only been scammed in one Ditto box trade in PokeMMO, and I recorded it. I reported the support request ticket. They got banned. I got 5 free Dittos and my 200k back. So like the scam would be like for a seller or a buyer would be like, if you, yeah, if I pay up front as a, I think buyers probably should pay up front. But not, they don't always do it. Some people like to do like 15k or something, like every 5 Dittos. I hate that. It slows it down. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I just paid 200k up front. Yeah, as a seller, you're a lot safer. Yeah, as a seller, it's like pretty hard to get scammed unless you just let them pay at the end, and I would just not let them do that really. Or like if they're really trusted, sure, but there's not really a reason to. I always pay up front as a buyer. I think as a buyer, it's your responsibility. You want the dittos, you know, I don't know. Yeah, and the chances of you being scammed as a buyer is higher, but there's a lot of things you can do to prevent it. That's a long explanation. There you go. I'm just rambling at this point. Yeah, I'm back at my PC now. I only need one more box of dittos. Yeah, like one more box and a couple more, but mostly one. One box of dittos, and then tomorrow I'll be able to egg. I like egging to end the week, like egging on a Thursday stream. It feels pretty fun. Well, I can flip that Tyranitar I bought. I bought this TTar, this, for 600k. Adamant 571. I feel like it's really good. See what I can sell it for. It didn't sell for as much as I thought it was going to. I'm not gonna lie. Alpha T or not alphas. Tyranitars are just cheaper than I realized right now, to be totally honest. But it still should be a flip. I bought it for, dude. I don't know. Being able to buy it for yeah, it's still like a 100k flip. Nothing crazy. Like 75k after the whatever the fee. What if I just go by mail? Does it really matter? Not really. Kind of surprised how cheap it is, but at the same time, I don't know. I think it's reasonable. This one does have a pursuit, though. Does everybody really want pursuit right now that bad? I don't know. I'll do 6. 6. No, like this. There you go. There you go. Bam, boom. Could be a 75k flip or so. Okay, I bought one Ditto box. I only need like 23 more. I need 13 here, 10 here, 10 here. Sorry. Technically 24. I could just go catch some. I might just catch some off stream or something. Like 23, 24 dittos, and I'll be ready to rock tomorrow. Plan tomorrow to yeah, try to do a nice Thursday, ending the streams, ending the week with a nice egg session. I have a couple videos talking about this. I have a video called "Bored of PokeMMO: How to Fix Burnout," and then I have 63 things to do in PokeMMO, which address being bored of PokeMMO, address burnout. In my opinion, so the number one thing that I do when I'm burnt out, this really does help me a lot. I don't know why. When I'm burnt out in PokeMMO, there's two things I do. I either go play a different game, you know, forehead, go play a different game for a couple hours, or I grab a bunch of good utility Pokemon in my party. Things like Breloom, things like Spiritomb, Damp Pokemon, you know, catching Pokemon, Soak Pokemon, like just a bunch of stuff, right? And then I'll just run out randomly in the Pokemon world and just like run around and just like catch random Pokemon. Go to random little, have repels on me, go to like random little locations I've never been to before. Now, I've been everywhere in Kanto, so I can't really do this here. I've been to like every little nook and cranny. But I don't know, like I haven't been here in a long time. Like there are certain locations in PokeMMO you don't often visit. Like you don't often visit like this little bike path, right? It's cool to sometimes just refresh yourself. Come over here and fish. What? Okay, well now I'm glitching myself. I wanted to just come fish. And I discovered a glitch. Okay, well that's whatever. Anyways, you know, sometimes fuck, wow. Sometimes it's nice to just like go discover Pokemon and just do random. Do the devs know about this? Huh. Anyways, yeah, just do this is what I was trying to say. Oh, you know what it is? I think you can't fish on this route because I'm on bike path. I have to be on a bike. I can't unequip my bike. But it still does like the little... That's such a weird visual glitch. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But now I always say you learn something new every day, man. You learn something new every day, and this is one of those things. I wanted to go off, unburn out. It worked exactly how I planned. Easy peasy. Here's our alpha Parasect and Cal. Like IVs roll out on this bad boy, the bug-eyed bad boy. Okay, surely this should catch. Spore, false swipe, 1 HP. Fuck. What'd you do to be able to spore it? Soak. Soak is so good. Is it going to -6 and go back around? It should be fine still. It woke up and leech lifed. I think I'm fine. It's at -6 attack. If it goes... I'm going to do the flip thing if I'm not careful. We just spore here. It's funny we got the tentacle line while you're Wait, that's true. Someone in chat got a shiny Tentacruel and someone else got a shiny Tentacool. That's kind of a good meme. Let's go chat. Nice shit, dude. Nice shinies, fellas. All right, there's the catch. Let's go, fellas. Timid. Honestly, like, wait, this is actually a really good stats to sell. Timid, through, and speed. I'll super take. All right, there's the alpha catch for the day. And that's going to be where I call it, fellas. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Make sure to like this stream, like the video if you did enjoy today's content, dislike if not, subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Nice little 5-hour stream for you guys. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord links down below. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, YouTube membership, Twitch Prime, that helps a lot. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We're going to raid a VTuber today. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Yo, Patrouski here. Firstly, thank you so much for watching till the very end of the video. I truly hope it was worth your time today. And secondly, thanks to everybody whose name is listed here. You guys all go above and beyond and allow me to make daily content. Thanks again. Have a great day.